GM, we are live, and what a day it is. I've got everyone's favorite chat rat, GoAZCards here. Mr. Cards, how you doing this morning?
I am doing great, and honestly, Chad, I want to take some work off of you, so I am gonna wear the candles cam today, and I got an honorary member, skattebo, for you.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. That is amazing. Thank you.
It's gonna drip all over me, so I hope I don't burn my place down.
Yeah, please don't risk your home. I don't
It's
know.
very liquidy.
Oh my gosh, that makes me so nervous. But appreciate you. That's amazing.
Well, is it 6:31 yet? Is it 6:31 yet?
It's 8:31 here.
6:31 my time. I have standards and I can't start drinking early.
Gotcha. Well, we are in here in a BBM. We got the 3-hole, and I don't even think we got friends and family in here. This is a real holiday weekend kind of draft and stream. So, GoAZCards again. Thanks for coming. For those that don't know, we met at the Dog Bowl last year. It was awesome. GoAZCards is truly as fun in the chat as he is in person. So GoAZCards again. Glad we got to finally get back on stream together here.
Yes, I'm excited. So I got some big news in the drafting world. I'm excited to announce.
Okay.
Obviously, we're going to take one of the top 3, whatever falls. So we don't really have to do this. And, sidekick, get that out of here.
We can ban it. I didn't even know the noise was on. All right, so Chase, Jamar Chase.
Yeah. Just
Here, I'll move this.
I'm gonna do so basically what I've been doing, minus eliminator, because I don't want to line up buys for my first 3-4 picks. I'm just doing top click, whoever's on the top board. Then I'm going to build my teams out from there. The only thing when I'll actually start, unless depending on if it's a really good value, I'll kind of zig, is if I start out 3 running backs and once a 4th. You know what I mean? That's in the top of the queue.
Okay.
I'll stop it if my flex is full until I at least catch up on the other one. So I'll get 3 receivers, and that's kind of how I do it.
Okay. You're just value hounding.
Yeah, for the first little bit of rounds. Then I start reaching. You know what I mean? I start building out my stack, start building out my teams. I don't focus on week 17. I don't focus on the playoff weeks this year. I didn't even remember. I don't remember them. I don't want to really fall into that and pass up a good pick because of that.
I've gotten kind of back and forth on that. I feel like when I first started doing a lot of these drafts 2 years ago, I was very much we'll break ties to week 17, but I don't really like how I end up just tying a lot of players together unintentionally. Some of my early picks get paired with the late picks, and they're not correlated until that very last week. And even then, it's very hard to nail exactly exactly who you need.
It dripped on me. It's already dripping on me.
I was gonna say those tea candles. People don't know they're kind of squirrely, but yeah, I don't. But then I do run into the case where most of the winners did have some kind of week 17 correlation, but also I don't know. I've really gone back and forth on how much I want to do that, because again, like you're saying, they only matter that 1 week, and even then, there's no guarantee you pick the right ones. I'd rather really lean into stacking good offenses, and then if they go off week 17, well then that's there's no guarantee a bring back is going to be what you need.
Yeah, so, and that's why you just do team correlations. Yeah, because you don't know how the matchup's going to go.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of one of those. Don't lose yourself over that. Maybe week 1 for eliminator, people could focus on.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So for me, no week 17. We don't have to worry about it.
All right.
Cheers to anyone else on a holiday having a beer.
So we are coming up. Are you?
Bowers and Nico, top clip.
Okay.
So speaking of top clip,
yes,
you use a tool. I watch you. I watch a lot of other people on tools.
Yep.
And I would have to say, a lot of people IKB probably at least a quarter to a third of the time.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing Top Cook Tuesday or things like that. Like a lot of people do, and a lot of people sometimes it's takes. But a lot of times I believe it's structure. Oh, I don't want to take this third quarterback right now. Mm-hmm. I started running back, or I meant running back. You know what I mean? So things like that.
Yep.
So I want to test this out.
Okay.
So here's my big news. And someone's very excited to do this. Miss GoAZCards
Okay.
is going to get a tool.
Okay.
She knows absolutely nothing about fantasy football.
All right.
Nothing. And she's going to take it straight out, download it. No, like I'm not going to help her. Oh, you want this correlation? No.
Just never
Whatever
IQB.
tool you use and just draft.
All
and
right.
it's going to be head to head. We're going to see if she does better. If I could beat the tool.
I love
she
that.
she doesn't know anything about just whoever's on top.
Okay.
She doesn't know structure. You know what I mean? She doesn't know any of that. So we're going to sit there and we're going to just go out and just do the tool. Yep. And like I said, it's her count. I can't touch it. I'm not going to know the login. My goal, depending on how much we throw in there, because basically she's not going to do slows. She's not going to take the time for slows. Okay. So I'm going to introduce her to slow draft hell. We're going to just throw all of them in August. We have to make sure they're done before the 4-hour clock's on, so she could do it morning, night.
Yep.
If you're out there, emo or anyone, if toxic is still a code that gets you $1,000 match, if I put 2,000 down, then we'll have 3,000 to play. So I'm thinking 1,000, like 100 limbs. I'm thinking like 1,500 BBMs, and then about 500 on some of the small ones. And we have to enter within 14 days. So we'll just enter them all, and she'll just do it morning, night, whatever the tool says. Click, 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 click.
I've thought about doing something that too when I got it, like kind of a man versus machine thing, and hadn't figured out exactly how I wanted to do it. But I also like the sample size could be kind of weird, and I don't want to be like, oh, I'm better than the sidekick because I like beat it in 50 drafts. So I was like, I had a similar idea, but I think it is an interesting exercise for you and your wife, and it's really fun. I wish I could get my wife on board with this.
She likes to gamble sometimes, so we're good.
My wife, she's like, never so much as bought a lotto ticket. So
yeah, see, that's what, yeah. When it's like 500 million, we're like, okay, we'll go buy one. Yeah. But like for her, yeah. So that's what I want. I want someone, because like when you do it, you're still going to have some bias. You're probably still going to zig. You still have some of your portfolio. Yep. I want someone not with any ball knowledge. I want someone that's
the blank slate.
This is the only time where I veto top click. Please.
Your audio's not working.
Please. I said it. Damn it. Go ahead. I got it.
No, we can, if you want to. If it can be Waddle. I know you don't like
Okay, I like Waddle. Let's do Waddle.
Okay. All right. This is just for you. This is a BBM.
See, but like this is where I like. So here's the thing. And I'll talk about skattebo after we, finish this one. But like we all have like our own takes, and we're gonna zig, and we're gonna have our own portfolio with and without. So I want a complete portfolio of someone that absolutely knows nothing. Yeah. And the tool does everything for them. I'm not going to give her, all I'm going to do is sit back and I'm going to be like, this is where you go draft. This is how you enter. Here's the tool. You know what I mean? As she does the extension and she gets on and starts doing it. This is how you do it. And then she'll just go in and start doing it morning, night.
Hold on. Sorry. Is it JMO or Swift here? Because now we're structurally asking questions.
Yeah, let's do because we need a running back. So you know what?
It's up to you.
BBG week. Travion.
All right. He's barely below Swift there. Let me service the audio listeners because they may not know what's going on. We got a 0-1-3-1. We got Travion, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, Jalen Waddle, and then Brock Bowers. So we really do need Travion to make that year 2 leap here on this team.
Got to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just wanted basically, and good morning, chat. You got something for me? Send it out, baby. I'm all open. I'm an open book. Yeah. But I just wanted someone that doesn't watch like any video, doesn't have any kind of influences, doesn't know how to do fantasy, and just do it. I think that is a great, like, how much does the tools really help? And if obviously a lot of them are, and I want to kind of get maybe some smaller fields, better advancement too, and a lot of these are lottery. So here's my thing. It's like, if her results are basically about the same, then you know what I mean? It just shows that a person that come in with absolutely nothing could still do it and maybe get lucky in the lottery.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the tool is designed to just work off of the top click. And I know Zach and Shady, a lot of their drafts are just pure top clicks. So I imagine she will be very successful this year. I guess, I mean, for me, the reason, I mean, there's a bunch of reasons I don't purely top click. Some of it is for content. Like I don't feel like people watching a stream just would want to watch me top click every single time. Just for myself, I get a lot of joy out of drafting and trying to know the most. And also like just for exposures, like if you purely top click, you really just like won't get any like Josh Allen, for example. And I am very leery of going into 2026 with just like 0% of a guy. And I guess you could quibble and say maybe you'll get him, but like I honestly never see him at the top of the click. And some of that stuff I think is a click like that is very clearly like he just does not project well enough to like justify his cost. But there's other times where I think you don't get a guy because they're just like a bit more player take reasons. And those I'm willing to be like, well, I like Parker Washington and I think leg up is a down on him. And so yeah, we can make our pick. Is it Burrow? Is it May? We have May and Hendo.
So I'm leaning towards Burrow or Warren. I don't mind pushing quarterback. I know we'll probably get sniped, but we need a running back. You know what I mean? Let's go Burrow. Because we'll go Burrow. I see 3 running backs right there, so we're good.
These guys all have 3. I would be surprised if they all went up.
All right, hold on. We got to service the audio listeners.
Yeah, we took Joe Burrow and
come on!
I talked over the
There's a new service here, baby.
Sweet Leaf, I have a kid, and he brings me like the vast majority of joy in life. I do have to say.
Oh, I don't have kids. I have
don't
2
let
cats.
that stop you. Appreciate you, Crossface. Good morning, everyone. Brian, it's I think top clicking is good if like I enjoy like leg ups top click stream because Karain like explains the machination, and even he will say like when he would have done something different. I enjoy that, but yeah, I think if I did it every day, it would get a little stale.
Yeah,
are you
Warren's
Pollard
back.
or Warren?
I like Warren.
Warren, okay. Yeah.
I mean, I like Shiva. Helped me out a lot last year. Helped me out a ton, and he's gonna do well there. But he started getting beat out again, and as the multiple teams started getting beat out, and Warren's been there. Warren might not get you to 250, 300 fantasy points over the season, but he's going to get the 180 to 210. You know what I mean? And we need some stability with this.
Yeah,
starting out with 4 non-running backs.
I think the irony here is this is actually a very sidekick looking team. Sidekick very high on Waddle. I think the difference, it wouldn't have taken Travion here. It probably would have actually taken Bucky. One of they tend to push. I think Bucky gets pushed up over Travion. It would have taken Monty there, maybe even Monty over Waddle. But if we had Montgomery here, I would be like, this is a very sidekick coded team because it likes Jalen Warren as well in that range. So it's just kind of funny. I do find that sometimes you can be super vibesy or super data driven, and sometimes it's almost like a horseshoe and you end up like back where you started. I just find that kind of funny how that sometimes happens. Yeah. If I don't,
oh god.
No, I was gonna say, I do argue with the sidekick. People know this. But I do love it, and it's been very helpful.
Top Quick Tuesday's best. I'm glad you started sticking with it because it's great. The only way we could get candles to go heal is against the sidekick.
That's true.
I'm just saying. That's the only way.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I suppose, but yeah. So yeah, this is I actually really like the way this team came together. We know running backs through 4, but Travion and Warren, I agree with you on Warren. I feel like he has like very big upside, and with Rodgers back, I know I had a little bit of concern. Like all offseason, I was like, oh, he's coming back. And then there was that like 2-week period where it was like, maybe he's really not coming back. And thankfully that's over. Cause again, he's just live to get like 9 receptions in like a random game, in addition to like all the rushing work. Like he just can PPR scam him. So are we now IKBing? Are we taking Addison, Worthy, Wilson? Quorum.
Yeah, we're already done. Once we get the first 4 or 5 picks, kind of it creates your base. Then we were going to kind of work off of that. I don't want to do top, you know what I mean? Like top ADP after that. I just want it to set the way I go. Okay. You know what I mean? Like my direction.
Yep.
So that's how I am. And Like, it's kind of one of those things where it's like it helps by doing that. And since I'm drafting in July, I drafted in June. Everyone
Mm,
talks about getting unique and reach, and you don't need to do that in the first 2, 3 rounds or 4 rounds right now, because guess what? It will shift over the months.
yep.
It will naturally give you good value, you know what I mean, as you
Yep.
go with different combos.
Yeah. And you'll like get a diversified portfolio just by sticking with ADP as the ADP shift. So here we are we taking another running back? Are we Brooks, Dobbins? Where do you like to go here?
Honestly, I am a huge Dobbins. Not let's do Pittman. I
Michael
like
Pitt?
Pittman. I think he's going to be the number one target. And I'm going to put the asterisk out there. I'm going to put the disclaimer out there, because lawyers always want it. I am a field drafter. I don't know ball. I might be an analyst, but I don't use that. I
All right.
analyze what type of beer I drink. But I don't analyze this. It's a feel. It's an eye test. It's like I'm more of a structural build. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's how I do it. That's how I got lucky at the dog bowl. It's just a feel like, oh, this is I pulled up Mason that week, I believe, because I was like, you know what? It was right before we got he's probably not going to play. So I got in early and I was like, I'm getting Mason in the third, or I'm pulling him up the end of the second when
Uh-huh.
he started. I think he started going towards like the 1-2 churn. I linked him up to JT. It's just one of those feels like, hey, I'm going to take that chance. I don't
Yep.
think Jones is going to play, and it's just like a feel thing. So
That's how I got there. I got Chuba Hubbard in round 6 when like Stoutle had like a mysterious popped up on the injury report, and then
yep.
he moved all the way up to like round 2 by the end. So
Yep. And last disclaimer.
Hmm.
The only difference between me and Syntax is I know I'm full of shit. Just say.
It's a self-awareness.
I make it for the last. I don't make it because I actually believe.
I do have some bad news for you. Purple Yoshi is informing us that you guys last night tied for last in MLB. Do you have anything to say to this?
I don't do MLB. I blame John Purple because I saw you on the Badge Bros and he gave us the picks. So I took John picks on that team. I think it was 100% John picks and we tied last. So just saying.
JMC questioning Pittman over Pearsall. We're kind of all in on the Steelers now with Warren. We need them to be good, but I'm kind of low on Pearsall myself, but I do probably need to change some of that. We are coming up. Bo Nix is a big ADP value.
Don't even ask. Let's get Nix.
It's a Nix. Okay.
And then we could shut it down. The quarterback, I'm good. We're probably only going to take another tight end so we could fill out our running back room and our, you know what I mean? Sure. Unless something falls, I don't mind Rodgers at a good, like, you know what I mean? At ADP, I don't want to reach up around. But if Rodgers falls, because we have 2 pieces.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. We have some good news. You tied for 39th.
Okay.
Not last.
You know what's funny, Purple? Is I did my first 2. Oh, nice, Purple. I did my first 2. And then I was like, auto draft. just based off of ADP. And that was my best team. All my other teams were like on the cut line. Let's go ahead with running backs there.
We got Mason.
I like, actually, you know what? I'm going to do it. Rodriguez. Let's do it.
All right. I like that. Yeah, he was a guy.
I think he's going to get the brunt of he's going to get the goal line. You know what I mean? I think he's going to be that.
Yeah. Have you heard, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. Have you heard anything new on the foot? Because I have not heard any like updates either way, like positive or negative. I know he missed like the early OTA stuff, which has pushed him down a little, depending on your room. But yeah, I like the way this team's coming out. We got Burrow, Nix at QB, Travion, Warren, Blake Corum, Chris Rodriguez, Jamar Chase, Nico, Waddle, Pittman, and then Brock Bowers tight end. I feel like it's a pretty good team, actually. I like what we got cooking here.
I do too. And so you use the sidekick. I'm open for sponsors out there. If you guys want to give us a free month, open for sponsors on that. But I was debating, I'm debating between 3 tools. I'm debating the sidekick. I'm obviously the solver. Solver would be a little cheaper. And then I'm actually Chris Baggs tool. I'm debating on that because that simulates it. And you have to simulate every pick. But I'm debating between those 3. I could be leaning one way or the other if someone wants to sponsor it to see how it works.
I'm not sponsored by anyone. I am a paying customer for everything. I like the sidekick. It is sim driven. I mean, I do feel like the results of the kick have been very good. I feel like they are as transparent as they can be and still like run a business. I feel like they are willing to answer almost any question, save for like the absolute most inner machinations of the kick. But I'm pretty, I'm pretty happy with the sidekick myself. But
Nice.
that's just that's my 2 cents.
Hold on, can we look at the queue?
We can look at the queue.
Just kidding.
I can put my face over the queue if you want.
I had to say it.
If you want the sidekick up, but I can hide it. I don't think you liked having it up. I feel like you found it distracting.
No, I'm just joking.
I'll keep it because some people like to see it.
I don't mind another receiver here. I think our 4 receivers our running backs got caught up. I'm kind of happy with it. So I don't mind if you want to swing for the fences with Hunter, or I don't mind Cooper either.
I'll do Travis Hunter because we talked about taking the top of the ADP charts. I'm pretty even on Cooper and Hunter. So yeah. I am definitely we also do have C-Rod, so I just wanted to tilt it maybe a little more towards the Jags.
Yeah.
The Jags stuff there. But I don't love either. I'm kind of AD Mitchell pilled, so like to me that leaves Cooper in like a little bit of a weird spot. Although draft capital, everything, I do think Geno will be a big improvement there. Travis Hunter, I'm still afraid he's going to play a lot of corner, but he's so cheap.
But what? I don't care. He just needs 1 or 2 games where he just explodes.
He's
you know what I mean? Like, so hopefully we could do a limb after this because I got kind of like I got my own vision on a limb this year, and I like it.
Yeah, this is your day. You know how we had BBG week? We have GoAZCards hour and a half, whatever we end up doing here. So you can, what do you like here?
Honestly, are you? So I'm debating between, are you a Naylor or a Tucker fan? Or I actually was thinking about getting, I know it's down there, but Coleman. I think he's going to be the touchdown back.
Why don't we pull up Coleman then? Because he's not coming back to us. We have Bo Nix. We got a bet on the Broncos. I think I'm light on him. 6%. All right, there we go. Yeah, a little more
for the rookies.
Coleman. Yeah.
For the rookies, minus obviously Love. For the rookie running backs, I want the big beefy guys that I think that could get the goal line touches, that could jump in. So I'm going for the Katron Allen. I'm going for.
It's awesome. Appreciate shady.
Now, if I knew the sidekick was 100% shady, then I would definitely just do that and pay the cost for Jocelyn. But this how excited she is. Like, she's already like, maybe I'll use it for the dog bowl during the week. I'm like, can I be your guest? And she's like, you didn't bring me last time. No, it's funny. She's actually pretty excited on it. But like I said, it has to be slows because and that's what I love about the tools, because it has to be like, she won't spend 45 minutes to do all those drafts. Yeah. She'll spend 30 minutes in the morning and just talk like, and go down, and in the evening and just put it away. But we have to do it. So I'm excited for that. So for the skattebo thing.
Yes.
I love skattebo. I'm a Sun Devil fan. I've been to hundreds. Like, so my mom was a nurse in Arizona, and her side job was working at ASU Stadium. So I've been to hundreds of like Cardinals game. I went to the first Cardinals game. I've been to hundreds of ASU, games. Been to 4 Fiestables for free. You know what I mean? Because we get in for free. We just have to find an empty seat or just stand. But like, the Loge area, the middle gold area, that's where we used to hang out all the time. Free food and like drinks and stuff like that. But like, I love skattebo. The guy's a beast. The only thing is he runs like he's Jerome Bettis. He runs like beast mode, but he's not built that way. He's stout, and I'm scared he's going to get a concussion or he's going to break his collarbone. Like, he needs to learn when to hit. NFL players are a little bigger than college players, but don't tell me how much fun that was to watch him in ASU, that run we had. I'm just saying, it was a blast.
We are coming up here. Mendoza is an option because we do have Bowers. If we want to go 3 QB, and we don't have to because we have Burrow, Nix. Where do you like to go? There's a lot of names I like.
Lauren, I like.
Okay. Who else?
I think it's going to be a great offense.
Yep.
He's a bet that Pickens.
Flournoy.
All right.
All right. So
I think he's just a bet between Pickens that Pickens is going to start doing Pickens thing.
Okay. Yeah. No, I like him because he's one of those standalone plus contingent value kind of guys. I'm pretty into that. So I like the Flournoy pick. After that, what are you thinking here? If we look at the running backs, we got Brian Robinson, Tucker, Kamara, Emmett Johnson, Ray Davis. So we're pretty much in contingent value town.
I'm good on that. What about tight ends, receiver? Just put it tight ends, receiver. Or do you just want to say what pick number is this?
171.
Or do we just want to do Rodgers and say screw it because we've already done it? Do you want a third quarterback or do you want to pop in a tight end?
I like my 3 QB safety blanket myself.
So just do Rodgers if you want it. Just do Rodgers.
Well, who would you take?
He won't come back because I'm pretty sure the Metcalf drafter will grab him.
No, he's very unlikely to come back. But is there someone else you'd prefer? Because we definitely
like
don't need it.
I have a lot. So in the LM, Rodgers is 40% owned for me right now, and I've done like 40.
Okay.
So yeah, I like Rodgers as my third or fourth quarterback in the LM. He's gonna play. Like my goal is to in the LM.
This is a BBM, by the way.
What's that?
This is a BBM.
No, I know, but I'm just saying he's gonna play all 4. He's gonna produce some games, and with Nix and Burrow, we only need him to produce 1 or 2. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, I like that. Again, I am somewhat more 3 QB curious, even when I have elite quarterbacks, just because, again, we're kind of in the range where you're taking zeros in a lot of weeks with a bunch of these guys. And so Rodgers is very rarely going to do that. He's likely to contribute to the team. And he is capable of some spike weeks here. And we have Pittman and Warren. So I don't know. I like this. I'm still okay with it, even taking the 2 early-ish quarterbacks.
Yeah.
It is a weekday. Mr. Vinegar. Purple Yosh asking, is your wife a Sun Devil fan as well?
She actually graduated. That's where she got her bachelor's. She got her master's up in Washington State, St. Martin's. But nice. Yeah, she got her bachelor's at ASU. I was partying too hard, and I had to pay for my college. So when I got out, when I graduated, I went to MCC.
Okay.
And I remember the whole semester to be a full-time student at the time was only it cost me less than $1,000 with books. Like not ASU, but MCC. Yeah, no. And MCC, if people don't know,
this is Mesa Community College.
College. That's a college. It's a community college, but it has 30,000 students. It's huge. I think it was 28. There's 25, 28 at the time.
All right.
It's massive. And a lot of ASU people actually go over and take some classes.
Yep.
But I did that, and I would just basically, math class. I like this because I like math, and I would go to that class. I don't like this class. English class, I would just not go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I did for 2 years.
Yeah. It's not a bad way to do it. Yeah, I went to ASU and loved it there. So
I partied there. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I passed out many times in Tempe. Just saying.
All right, we are coming up. Jeremy Bernard might make it to us. He would make a lot of sense with Rodgers. We could look at tight ends. I love Terrence Ferguson.
I was going to say, do you want to slap it up with Terrence?
You say no more. I am fine slapping it up with Terrence Ferguson here. So let's see if the old blood takes him. If he does, who do you like here in this range?
We'll just do Bernard.
Okay, that makes sense. Calvin Ridley goes, all right, yeah, let's get Ferguson because I don't love the tight ends after here. I mean, you could make the argument on a few of them. But yeah, I was going to say a few of them. I'm embarrassed enough to say that literally the photo of the Broncos on a boat has me kind of intrigued on Evan Ingram because he's hanging out with Nix and Waddle and the gang on the boat. And we're not drafting a Broncos tight end, and maybe we shouldn't because Peyton just hates all of us. But I don't know. Are there any tight end names in the depths? Charlie Kolar, of course, we could shout out we could look at him too.
Cook on the running backs too.
Sure.
I do 2 running. I like 2 late tight ends that I always go for. Ingram is one.
Okay.
He was one of my higher draft. No one's taking Bo Nix is tight end. I know you got Traub and you got the blocking ones, but I'm like, hey, this guy only catches. You know what I mean? And they target him a decent amount. So I'm either
Bernard's still here.
Between Bernard or Katron, because I don't think Katron's coming back. Which one? Do we want a possible goal line running back? Because we started like with receivers, or do we want Bernard? You choose.
Oh man. I'm gonna lean Katron, but
that's what I want.
Okay.
That's what I wanted. Just because like that's what we need. We need to make sure, we went kind of later. We didn't get those workhorses. You know what I mean? All our backs are split backs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Justin Jolly shout out. I don't know if I'm there on Justin Jolly. GMTU PPR, Tyler. We got this is GoAZCards. I need to figure how do I put name tags on here?
I have no idea. But you know what? This is for you, PPR. You see the painting behind me. It's called Wounds. So it had a lot of deep meaning with me before this. But then after watching you as Sacrilegious, all I see is you on this when you have to talk to Sacrilegious. Your head is just like it's full of wounds. So every time I look at this PPR, that's you. Right there, buddy.
Well, there you have it. Sorry, PPR Tyler, but appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate all of you. Yeah, if you can, drop a like, drop a sub. We're 31 minutes into this adventure. GoAZCards. We're putting together. I don't know if I can say shipper because I feel like Kurt Rambis will sue me, and I don't want that. But I feel like we got a good team. I feel like we got a pretty good team coming. So our last pick, is it a tight end? Are you comfortable stopping at 2? Where do you
You're talking to the guy that took Darnell Washington last round as his only tight end in the LM. Are you comfortable stopping with 2 tight ends with Bowers? Come on, man.
Okay.
Just get out of that. Running back receiver.
Running back receiver. Okay. All right, let's see. If we pull up running back receiver, if we really want to slap it up and maybe do Notice Me Senpai to Davis, we could take Tyquan Thornton. I have taken none of him, but it does sound
I'm thinking of 2. I'm guessing Blue is gone already, so he's probably not going to be there.
Yeah, Blue is gone.
I still lean to Coleman because no one loves DJ Moore. They say Shakir is Shakir. So who is going to actually catch the balls? And it's going to be one of the top offenses.
I can't
stand I know you don't like it, but that's why
it.
I'm here, to make Chad uncomfortable.
Oh, this
You probably have less Coleman than you have Thornton, don't you?
I have some Coleman, and I regret every share of it. He's not even – I have 3% of him. All right, GoAZCards.
Let's do it.
This is why this is not a guest channel. No, I'm just kidding. All right, we'll take the
You like the team.
I did. I did like the team. But again, it's one of those things. You can't get too upset about a last round click. I have fear that Keon Coleman is just done. Like it's never happening.
Hold on, service the audio.
For the audio listeners, we have a crisp one opening up. We got 3, 6, 7, 2. Joe Burrow, Bo Nix, Aaron Rodgers, so strong QB room. Travion, Jalen Warren, Blake Corum, C-Rod, Jonah Coleman, and Katron Allen. Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, Jalen Waddle, Michael Pittman, Travis Hunter, Ryan Flournoy, Keon Coleman, and Brock Bowers, Terrence Ferguson. So that's the way it goes. I do like the team. I don't have no Coleman. I have 3%. I see the vision. These are all big time dart throws at this point. If he actually does earn a starting role, even if it's in like a Mac Hollandsy kind of empty calorie way, he is still live to do something. So don't hate it. Don't hate it.
Hey, week 1, he threw up how many points? What if that's week 15 or 16 that helped you get through?
What if? The most perfect game script imaginable, never repeated. That's fair though. All right. What do you like? You want to do an Elim? I feel like you're deep in the Elim streets.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. So we can hop into an Elim here. And
get ready to be uncomfortable, baby.
Waiting for 4. So if anyone wants to hop on in. Levernucky, this is GoAZCards. Despite my inability to get his display name here.
Irish Red, if anyone wants to know, I have 2 different ones. It's called Maxline Brewing, Fort Collins.
Because your name's...
Other one is Fly Reel Amber. by Living the Dream Brewing Company.
All right, here we go. And oh my gosh, we are just blessed. We have the one hole. So
Okay.
one hole is also nice.
Gente, veto. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Not this show. Sorry, PBR. Sorry, emo.
Sorry, Tower. Sorry, don't sue us.
Oh, wait. That's right. BBG is part of the Tower. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding,
yeah.
BBG. I love you. Okay, yeah.
Appreciate all of you who are in the room. Let's see. We've got Who Hames at the 6. Someone asked if GoAZCards and Who were related. I do not believe so, but they are both fantastic guests and people. Appreciate both of you. But no, as far as I know, not directly related. We got Hartman at the 9. Underzet out there, one of the great Twitter chirpers of our time. Underzet. I don't believe he watches this show though, but Underzet's in this room, and Fantasy Pill is in here. What is your gosh? What I know your username. You got to tell me. I've lost it. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty strong room, and we are off. Gibbs.
Yeah. So have you learned how to put up a poll yet?
No.
Okay.
No idea.
When Jocelyn was on board, oh sorry, my wife.
Oh no.
when she was on board, she's like, I already know my name, Miss GoAZCards, because she hears it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, should we ask the chat, Miss GoAZCards or Miss Joker? I'm just saying.
I don't know how to do a poll. I feel like a fool, and I do this like every day, and I don't know how to do one.
She'll have the final answer, poll. So even if the chat asks for something else, just so you know.
But no, it's so cool that she's so into it and supportive of your underdog venture.
You know how? Well, yeah, because you know I freaking what was that it? 2 years ago, I took like 4th or 5th in a contest. And so like from what I entered to what I pulled out on just the season, it was up like 9,000.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hated it. That was the one with Ricky Pearsall. It was San Francisco and Detroit left. I had like Laporta, Pearsall, and like St. Brown left. All I needed is like 5 or 6 points in the last like 8 or 9 minutes to jump up an extra 10,000. And they just stalled. But everyone has that story. But yeah, so then with the dog bowl last year, and when I came back from the dog bowl, she's just like, yeah, I'm going next time regardless of. Like, it looks like you had so much fun.
Yep.
But yeah, she's in it. Like, here's the thing. This is a compliment to you. When I usually wake up, I don't set my alarm. I just naturally wake up 5:36. And then sometimes I'll wake up like later. And then she'll come in and I'll hear, like, I'll sleep in until like 6:35. And next thing I know, I hear Chad Candles on the TV. She switches from her like news to Chad Candles for me.
That's awesome.
She's like, here you go. I know it's 6:30. Your channel.
Well, I really appreciate that. Yeah, my wife, it was like the opposite. I like told her I won the trip. She's like, "Oh, where are we going?" I was like, "Okay, I guess you're my +1." Like I didn't know if she'd even want to go, and it was just like snap call, like we're going. So, I mean, I feel like it's fair. Like she puts up with this. She can get a trip to Kansas City out of it.
Well, you saw me at the dog bowl.
Yep.
You saw me enjoy myself. Mm-hmm. You might have won like $15,000, you know, of extra money or whatever it was. I pretty much drank that amount.
What's that?
So I earned all that trip elsewhere, and I'm a marathon person. She's a sprint, so I would have had to brought her home every single day.
All right. You're the elim guy. So what are we doing? Are we taking Nico?
So let's go Brees.
Okay.
And then I'm good with Nico. I want Nico. Let's get up. We need a receiver.
Okay. So let me take Brees here. And yeah, I think Nico Brees makes a lot of sense. I'm good with that. Like it.
You guys want to ask anything? So here's the thing. I'm a great chat rat because what I do is I feed off of people, like at the dog bowl, talking to people. You know what I mean? I'm like, I feed off of jokes from people. So like, you know what I mean? Bring it. You want something? Bring it.
Yeah, this is your chance. This is our favorite chat rat out here. Again, it's like a holiday weekend, so I know it's a little different. A lot of people have the day off, so appreciate people coming in, hanging out on their day off today. But you know, I yesterday was kind of crazy here, so I had to skip yesterday. So glad to be back every day. Yeah.
It is a holiday every day. I'm just saying. Do you did you ever go back? Was it what? I didn't see that one.
Oh, it was an old timer. No, he's a
I am
whipper.
an old timer. I turned 50 in 6 months.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. I'm an old man. But so for the elim, I kind of went back and I looked, and I don't know if you looked at your teams, like what won, what lost. Obviously you're going to have those weeks where you just get like crushed. Yeah. I had one week where I went against a 205 point. Like, you're not going to do anything on that. But a lot of weeks, it really was low. Like, 100 points got through, sometimes 90 or 80. So like what I'm thinking on the limb, and like what I notice is like you're going to have multiple points from your players, 2 to 3 points almost every single time, minus the 205, but score less than like 10 points. I scored 8-5. Mm-hmm. So I'm going in and I'm like, so what I want to do is I want to lock up 6 positions. If I could get 6 positions where I almost could at least guarantee 20 points a week, I don't care about the other 2. I want points. And if they score well, then my 120 goes up to 150, 160. You know what I mean? Though, like, but I want to make sure I get those 6 positions locked in. And so I've actually done a lot of 4-6-6-2 builds. But I punt quarterback.
Okay.
But when I punt quarterback, my goal is to try to still get, and I'll let it like fall to me. So if it's a good price and the board says it, I feel comfortable elsewhere, I'll get some good, like, higher quarterbacks. But like, I want 4 starting quarterbacks. And if I have 4 starting quarterbacks, I have 1/8 of the starting quarterbacks that week. You know what I mean? And so like, because like even like Josh Allen, I've seen like, oh, I've gone up and he's got 17 points. You know what I mean? So like, I'm trying to lock in, and I'm doing that through running back, quarterback by drafting 4. And then I try to take 2 top receivers. You know what I mean? Yep. And or at least good receivers. And then, all right, what we got here?
Yes, if we want a couple top receivers, we've got McLaurin.
Terry.
Yeah. Okay. So you like McLaurin here?
Yep. I like Terry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look at our buys because this is where it makes a difference. Terry and Waddle?
Sure. Other options, Travion, Price, Pollard, but I'm fine going Waddle, McLaurin. I feel like that's you like that over Burden, because Burden versus Waddle pretty close, but I'm perfectly fine with Waddle here. I like the Waddle stuff. If he stays healthy, I feel like he's a smash. So I'm in on that. I like this. I like to start Gibbs, Brees, and then Nico, McLaurin, Waddle. I know stacking a lot less important, but these are, I don't think we'll get Jaden Daniels coming back to us, but we're definitely live to get Nix or Stroud if we want to stack. I find myself stacking quarterback and running back a lot in the elim, and that's a purely vibes move. Just saying like, well, again, kind of to your point, we're not trying to score 200 points. We're just mostly aiming for the like 150-ish range. Hopefully we do better, but locking in points in an offense, like as long if the team's scoring touchdowns, we're getting at least some of that pie. So I don't know if you do that, if you avoid that, or what you think of that as like, us looking at like a Goff, for example.
No, I'm glad you said that, because that's exactly what I was thinking. So basically, I don't mind stacking. I just don't want to overstack. But like when I look at this, I look at position. So I go by positional first. Make sure I have at least starting and a flex option available in all positions. If then, like right now, we don't have any buys overlapping. So our top 5 players, 1 will be out during each buy, but we're only losing 1 out of the first 5. So 4 studs will be playing for us. I love, like, just for point wise, I will take Nix and Goff. That's kind of my favorite stacking. They're consistent. They're gonna get at least a certain amount of points, and I like those 2. Yeah. I think it's actually, I don't know why I'm asking you. I saw you on Jeopardy. Their week buys are 10 and 6. I'm just saying. You probably don't know that.
I didn't even mention that. Yeah, for those that don't know, I was on Best Ball Jeopardy on the FanSpeak channel, and it was a dismal performance there. So yeah, I should say, please watch the episode, support those guys, but yeah, don't watch it because you expect anything from yours truly. I was miserable failure on that show.
But they're 10-6, and they're gonna probably at least score 15, but they have the ability to go 25-30. And so they're really two really good ones to have. And then if I could throw on two later ones. But like I said, it all depends on how I feel with my other positions. If I feel weaker in one position, I'll push quarterback more. But I'm still like so – and people that draft a lot, they should probably know this. You have like a vision of mind how you want to do this, especially a Lambo. A lot of people have their own vision.
Yep.
But it takes a while, and it takes a lot of drafts to really zone in on how and where you should take what players, you know what I mean? So like still in that process, but I'm starting to like the team a lot, like my team's a lot more, and I'm really finding myself 4-6-6 too. Because like I said, if I get as long as I get two receivers that score decent 15, 20 points, the other two, like the one, I don't care.
Yep. So we did not get Daniels, but we will have the chance at least one of these I don't know what you call these. I don't know if I call them elite, but at least these sort of like high-end quarterbacks of May, Hurts, Caleb kind of range. Do you like these guys in a limb, or are you just pure volume? Where do you
usually skip a little bit, but let's look at the running backs. Let's just kind of see what's there, just to see. Like I don't mind reaching a little bit when it comes to making sure you're good at running back. What we have 6-13. I am fine with going to click RB again. I actually like Harvey. I know he falls, but I'm kind of like a Harvey Corum. I think Corum's going to get a lot. I know we're reaching, but I want to lock the running backs up.
We'll definitely do Harvey. I love Tyler Warren, but running back is going to dry up, especially in a limb. So if Corum is not making it back to us. So if you're Harvey Corum, I'm fine with that. Okay.
I just think it's going to be more of a, like, even if it's 64, I think it's going to be 50-50. I still think, obviously I know their left tackle got, but I still think like they're going to be, I think their left tackle is what it was hurt, hopefully back, but like one of the better offensive lines out there, one of the better offenses.
Okay.
Give me a split. You know what I mean?
Also, I feel like all of us dog bowl from last year just remember, Blake Corum in Cognition 10's team took it down. The only I think he was the only one who drafted him, and Corum absolutely smashed at no ownership. So never forget Blake Corum had a huge week 14 last year. So yes, FK Coolers. The sidekick is like, you guys are not listening to me. I'm done. I'm over you too. But yeah, Willis, I appreciate it. I'm glad to have GoAZCards on. One of the good ones. Oh, look at this. We got a finalist here. This is a star-studded chat. Michael O'Hara, appreciate you so much coming and hanging out. Good luck Monday. Good luck Monday to all the finalists. And so you think you can tout. We got to get GoAZCards in the contest. Would have liked to see.
Oh, no.
Like to see you there.
You don't understand. I did not want to be on camera at all. I don't have any social media. This is like my extent. I've been watching for 4 years now. I started getting into best ball like 4 or 5 years ago. I was actually trying to research videos for like my home league, what we've been doing for over 20 years. And so I was trying to do that, and I stumbled on Spags and Pete at the time. Yep. And then I started branching out and watching it. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'll start doing some of this. And I made the finals that year into the DK Millie, which I love because it was like 5. You know what I mean? Yep. Like one thing about Redacted, but one thing about DK, I like it for the BBM. But one thing about DK, it's always 2 of 12, 1 of 12, 1 of 12. It's a bigger final.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't care. The fact that I'm there and I get that sweat, and just like the first time I'm like, I'm going for $1 million. You know, that reality is awesome.
Yeah.
And BBM, I haven't made the finals, but I've made, I believe, 2 different years in DraftKings.
Wow.
So and I've made a lot of smaller ones like
Yeah.
For underdog, but it's like it's such a 1 out of 16. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
killer. That one, at least they got rid of the 1 out of 16, and the biggest is 1 out of 14, which is still really hard. But gosh, 1 out of 16 was an absolute nightmare. I agree with you there. Yeah, I draft on both. I draft on
sorry to
both
cut you
sides,
off.
but I definitely do more here on underdog. We are
Oh, I
coming
do
back
too.
up. Oh, let's see. Will we get a shot at our guy? I guess Bo Nix goes later, huh? 105. The sidekick is begging us to take a quarterback. I am inclined to agree, but we don't necessarily need to. Where do you like to go here? Is it Nix? Is it one of these other guys potentially unstacked? Trevor Lawrence might make it to us. I think he's just generally going to project better. Even Brock Purdy. What are your thoughts?
Do you want to live dangerously or do you not want to live dangerously?
We can live dangerously.
Let's go Pittman.
Pittman. Oh my gosh, this is.
I ask you.
Well,
you
all
had
right.
the choice.
Right. So now
you
what?
had the choice, Candle.
I did. Now what are we doing? Which quarterback?
Let's go ahead and do. You know what? Dealer's choice on that one. I don't care about stacking, so dealer's choice. What do you think is going to be the highest scoring quarterback out of those? Take it.
For me, I think Mahomes. He has the earliest bye though, but if we can get through it,
I don't care. We're going to have like 2 or 3 other quarterbacks. We're good.
All right, Mahomes it is. Oof. That Pittman click feels like flying really close to the sun, but he is the perfect guy who probably has like the 10.3 point floor and like, mid 20s ceiling kind of guy. That's like a eliminator ass pick as
I'm old. I got to take my glasses off. You want to go back to our roster? I'm pretty sure. And if you want to read it off, you can. Like, we only have Harvey and Waddle on the same bye. Everything else is separate. So we have our starting four. You know what I mean? Like, our studs are going to drive us the rest of the way.
Okay. Yeah, like he said, the 2 overlapping bye weeks, we've got Harvey and Waddle because they're on the same team week 10. Otherwise, we have everything pretty spread out. I know there's like a break ties towards late bye week mentality and certain things. I've come around as someone who's probably going to 150 maxes to almost the opposite, to where if I can get Mahomes past week 5, I'm like really excited about that. Like, because a fair amount of those teams will get eliminated with like Jahmyr Gibbs week 6. That's pretty early, but once you're past that, now you're going to hit like week 11, which is a super bye week, and I feel like you're going to have a huge edge. So I don't know. I might even be willing to sacrifice some of my early advancement equity for like later season. I don't know if that's a bad way to look at it, and it's really just like survive as long as possible. But I've just been kind of knocking that around.
No, I actually love it because, like, here's my thing. Everyone's like, I want to late buy 11, 13 is probably the popular ones, where 14, where they want to have all stacked up. They want all their things. But you know what? Like, so, and this brings up another topic on another thing. And I know a lot of people, when it comes to BBM and these lottery ones, where they're like, oh, I want to get unique. And you have like different tools that show you your combos and stuff. And I'm like, don't worry about the chalk combos. Because, like, look, was it Freak? What his name is? The guy, the $3 million winner? Yep. He had the chalkiest combo with the 1-2 churn. He had CD Omron, like, like Sun God. Like, it's all about the later part of the drafts. And, like, how many drafts are technically duped? And then, 2, pod luck dictates everything. Yeah. Like, if I can have a stud lineup and just enter 20 of those into the pods, I might get one through. Like, I've lost when I scored 190 in a pod and didn't make it to 17. But I've also got pushed through week 16 by only scoring 130. Like, it's just pod luck is the biggest, biggest factors. Don't let them stop. Don't let that make you stop taking good players.
Yeah, I worry about seeing my combos and like. I worry about that too, because you could have the exact same team that's a really good team in one pod make it and another pod not.
Oh man, do you just want to go tap? Baker,
tap.
like it fell to us.
I do like Kelsey. I do like Malik. Malik Willis is my favorite QB. Where do you like to go?
Yeah, Malik Willis could be on the bench. Let's go Baker for sure, because I love Baker. He is going to be really consistent.
I'm pretty into Kelsey, but I could also take Shuck.
Let's take it. No, like he fell. Let's take Shuck. Like,
who fell?
Let's do our quarterback.
Okay.
Like I said, I want to win 6 positions.
All right.
I feel like we got at least 2 running backs. I feel like we at least got a quarterback, and I feel like with our receivers, we have at least 2 receivers.
Yep. So now we're up to a 3-4-4-0. We got Mahomes, Baker, Tyler Shuck. So our quarterback room went from 0 to hero pretty quick in 2 rounds there. Gibbs, Brees, RJ Harvey, Blake Corum, Nico, Terry McLaurin, Jalen Waddle, and Michael Pittman. I don't feel like this is the worst team ever assembled here. I kind of like it.
Actually, the only thing maybe I would have done now looking back is switching. I forgot where this is where Rodriguez falls. I might have switched him just to have that extra goal line. That was the only one I would have done.
That's okay. I mean, I feel like, I guess we could argue we could have like taken like a late Rodgers, but Tyler Shuck I feel like he's pretty fun in a limb. You know, he's live to get there in multiple ways, rushing, passing. It's an offense we're excited. That division I feel like is liable to have like pretty high scoring games, plays in a dome. I like the Tyler Shuck thing. I think that's fine.
Yeah. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah. I just like Malik Willis in all formats. So
I know you do. That's why. Hey, this is, as Pete said when he did his 150 online, it diversifies him.
It's true.
And this will, because you're going to have plenty of Malik later on your own.
Do it on my own time.
Let's try to win you some money. No,
Chris, I don't know. So, I'm sure you definitely have 50% of this team. I don't really want to like Venmo you like $12. So we'll figure something out. But
you can talk to me on the Hey, you know what? You want to cheers candles?
Good morning.
Hey, look at this. Hey, welcome. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
So, did the chat say Miss GoAZCards or Miss Joker?
Yeah. What did we? I don't know if I did the poll properly, but I feel like Miss GoAZCards is appropriate for the circumstances. Well, thanks for taking care of him. We need GoAZCards around. He's one of the good ones. And
cheers to Tad Candles.
Hey,
her up. Cheers.
And good luck.
It's what, 7:30. She waited until 7:30 to our time to have some champagne.
Well, good luck in the sidekick quest. That's going to be awesome.
Ask her about the sidekick after our picks. Let's look at it. I like Shaheed. Let's look at the running backs because we do need some.
I'm just putting them into the queue.
Yeah, just click on the running
Jonah
backs.
Coleman. Do you want to do Coleman again?
You know what? Yeah, I don't mind because we have Harvey, but I don't mind that. Like, it's a great offense. So let's go ahead and do Shaheed and Coleman.
Okay. And then a tight end. We don't have a tight end. Chig, Henry, any of these guys, Juwan Johnson.
Those tight ends look great. Let's take Shaheed. I told you, live a little, baby. Get uncomfortable. We only need 5 points from our tight end.
Oh, gosh. I just opened a dictionary on my page. All right, there we go. All right, so we added there Shaheed and Jonah Coleman. So we have RJ Harvey and Jonah Coleman. If J.K. Dobbins gets hurt, we are sitting pretty. So we're probably gonna be sitting pretty. But Miss GoAZCards. So it sounds. So are you aware of this plan that you're going to be drafting 150 eliminator teams using the sidekick? That's awesome.
See, they're more excited for you. Oh. Hey, so was I.
Yeah.
Just saying.
No, the people love it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Excited. But here's the question I want to know. On live TV, will you take me to the dog bowl if you qualify?
I'll think about it.
Of course.
No, I like the team, Sladen. I like what we've got going on here. I'm with you though, Purple Yosh. I would have taken a tight end. This is but yeah. I'm excited to see how that works out.
She's out. Unless you had a question, I'll grab her. You got like 2 questions and she's out. You got questions or she's gone?
That's awesome.
All right. She's like, I got to cheers, Chad.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well, actually, it's weird. I call you Candles because I know it's not Chad, and it's really weird calling you Chad.
No, you're good. You're good. But no, I appreciate that so much. And we guests are always welcome. My wife had to it came on once, or at least my kid ran in behind me and she came over. So, the people like the significant other cameos here. But
Oh,
no, I
yeah.
appreciate that. It would be a pretty good bit if she made it to the dog bowl and then did not bring you.
Oh, dude, that would be hilarious. But not even that. If she wins more, here's the thing. So she grew up playing like competitive softball, so she has like the power. I never had the power of like throwing a football. Like my power's in my base to where hey, I was a lineman, I was a defensive lineman. I'm just strong,
Yep.
like that way. But I couldn't throw a ball. Even when I did shot and disc, like I couldn't do the spin. I couldn't get my hips open. So like it's all like I would sit there and just punch it out. But I had the strength for that.
Yep.
We go golfing last weekend, and she is just pumping drives past me all day because she could drive. I don't hit it that far, and I know that. I just don't hit it that far. I hit 10 out of 13 fairways. I just hit fairways. She was averaging probably 195 to 210 and just pumping it. The 10th on the 9-10 turn, we're on the 10th. Group of 3 ladies in front of us was like, oh, they messed up our burrito order. So one went back. They let us play. And right before she hit, I looked at them. I was like, hey, get ready to watch her out drive me. And they looked at me like seriously, like, oh, we've been watching that all day, buddy.
So yeah, no, we know.
I know. So she has the pants. Like, this is how I say it. She wears the pants in the family. I just control the zipper.
Are we taking a tight end here? Speaking of tight pants here. Right.
Hawkinson and Barner, I think, is 2 great tight ends. I want a little tush push.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think those 2 are great tight ends.
Okay. How much?
You're struggling, aren't you?
This is just not how I construct these, but there we go. All right, Hawkinson and Barner, welcome to the team. I just don't think Hawkinson is very good, but it's okay.
I know you don't. But I've watched many years of Kyler Murray, and as soon as he feels heat, and especially because like here's the difference between Kyler Murray. If the rushers go deep outside, so he can't do his turn outside, and he knows he can't because that's his move, he just running back tight end. He dumps it off quick. So that's why I like Hawk.
Yep. Okay. I guess I'm just afraid of like he's losing work to like Oliver or whoever like create a player they have because he's not very good. But we have we have a question from the chat. What is your favorite place you've ever visited aside from Kansas City, where we got to hang out?
Favorite place I've ever visited. I've visited some good places. Man, that's a tough one. Honestly, I would have to say back in the day when I was fit, Whistler Blackcomb. I just did this on Bad Brew yesterday. Went up there, stayed in the Whistler Village, above all the shops and the clubs and stuff, and it was outstanding. Just grab your board. I used to snowboard a lot. Just grab my board and I just walked. There's a Starbucks on the corner. You grabbed it and you walked up. And you're like, Whistler today, Blackcomb today. Like that was probably, and it's gorgeous. Like that was probably one of my best places I went to. Really enjoyed it.
So you used to ski or snowboard a lot?
Oh, I snowboard. Yeah. I learned in Arizona. And,
and snowboard.
What's that? Yeah.
Actually,
snowball. So not snowball. I would go out to Sunrise, bigger mountains. So, White Mountains. And they had like different lists and I would go out there. And that's funny story about Sunrise is I come up and I'm like, I'm pretty decent and stuff. And this one guy like moved from Oregon. The guy would sit there, do backflips. And he would sit there and we would like go down, how you take down a blue and you just kind of tuck and go fast and you'll hit some greens like this. So when you hit the greens, you'll just pop up and just kind of jump. We just had fresh snow. There was a bank about like 10 inches of like the groom versus the powder. And I just remember hitting. And next thing you notice, I hit that and we were flying. I mean, I'm talking fast because normally when you catch an edge or something, you hit face or back. This was like, I remember talking to myself because it was soft and I had a beanie on I'd hit my head, my board, my head. I was flipping like this. And I just remember thinking, oh, wait, tell my friends. And the next night is I remember I'm sitting, I know we're coming up, but like I'm sitting on my own power. My board's off my feet here. I look at my buddy and I'm like, wait, I was flipping. And I look over to the ski patrol guy and the guy looks at me and he's like, what's my name? And I look at him, I'm like, I don't fucking know you. He's like, no, I just told you my name 10 seconds ago. I'm like, no. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was a bad concussion.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'll get those tight ends out. Let's go running back. All the quarterbacks are gone, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So go to running back. Let's go ahead and do Katron.
Okay.
I want some late push. Then go ahead and go receiver.
No Terrence Ferguson.
I don't want no.
Pat Bryant, Dorton, your guy Coleman, Vele.
Yeah, let's do Coleman.
It's only round 17. He'll probably be here.
Let's do Coleman. Do Coleman. Live a little. Just do it, Chad.
Oh God, we've gone off the rails. We have
not.
Completely...
This team's good.
This team's good. We have Hawkinson and Barner as our only two tight ends. You're like, we could have had Ferguson. We could have had Terrence Ferguson there.
I don't care. So I'm sitting there and he said that and I'm like, no. And then the ski patrol guy, oh yeah, hell yeah. You know, the ski patrol guy like looks at me and he's like, no, I fucking told you. My friend's just like, oh God, I told you. Then they kind of told me what happened. They're like, dude, you hit a tree. And so not only did I hit a tree, like my buddy like heard it like something. He stopped, turned around, and he sees the snow falling off. And he like runs up. So this tree's like this big, and I'm laid. It hit me I'm like wrapped around the tree like this, just passed out.
Oh no.
And he's like, Charles. And apparently, like, I kind of got up and I looked at him and I was like, and then I just passed back out. And I don't remember looking up. And then like he was like, no, dude, you hit a tree. So this is gonna be horrible. But I just naturally talk shit. That's just my aura. And I put it in there, and I'm going down, and we had like two other buddies that are trying to learn, and they like ski patrol me down like this, and my buddy's on the bottom, like, dude, are you all right? You're right. The first thing I said to them, I'm like concussed out of my mind. I don't even know half the drive home. I just look at him, and I'm just like, you know what? Sonny Bono's a pussy. I'm just saying that was the first thing out of my mouth. And then I sat there, and I went to the bar as they snowboarded the rest of the day, and I just drank. I'm like, I'm good. And then, like, on the way home, a guy would hit ice, and he was so scared driving my car because I drove. And he would be like, oh, ice. So then I'm like, come on, you fucking pussy, let me drive. I was like, no. But I went back at sunrise, and I took a picture of that tree. I don't have it anymore. But I went back, and I took a picture of that tree. It almost destroyed me. I wore a helmet after that. So I just get broken. My next story is I'm in Washington, and I remember going up my first cliff. It was like 12-foot cliff, and it was fresh powder. It was awesome. And I remember the first time the guy's like, here's a little tree. You want to make sure you go right of it. I go up. There's like a little bush sticking out. I go left, so I go full thing off instead of like 6 foot just to get the feel of it. And I get scared. I'm like freaking wimping out, and I just land on my butt, but it was like up to the hip powder. And I'm like, this is the pillow. So I just started darting off of that, and I was able to land it. I started doing pretty good. Another guy's like, oh, you need to come over here and do this jump. Guess what the jump was? It was a freaking 8-foot tabletop that was at least like 15 feet long. So I'm like, I'll do that. And I just remember like hitting it, landing, like grabbing my front, hitting the corner of it. And next as I slapped down, elbow just like dangling. I dislocated my elbow. It was just dangling. All right. Let's see here. What do we have? 366? Is that what? Oh no, we got 365.
We have 3662. Evan Ingram's still here.
3662. Oh, we got a bonus pick. Look at the running backs real quick.
Running backs. We got Holani, James Claiborne. Bunch of.
No, go back to the receivers.
Gordon, Ollie Gordon. We don't have time. We're gonna take Antonio Williams. It's gonna time out.
Okay, Horton.
Shoot, I'm gonna be too slow. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
Pat Bryant, welcome to the team. Pat Bryant's fine. I mean, we got
Actually,
Waddle.
we have it, yeah.
Yeah. I really wanted to click a tight end. You're lucky I didn't just take one out of spite, but I know you wanted to stop it too. So I will respect your wishes here, even if it's not what I would have done. But this was good for the I do like our BBM team more. I think the CTE broke through on this one. We got a 3.672. Mahomes, Baker, Shuck. So I feel like we did good with QB. Gibbs, Brees, Harvey, Corum, Jonah Coleman, Katron Allen. Okay. Receivers, Nico, McLaurin, Waddle, Pittman, Shaheed, Coleman, Pat Bryant. Again, other than Coleman, but then it's just Hawkinson and Barner. If Keon Coleman was Terrence Ferguson, I would be like, we absolutely cooked. I would be all over this, but it's okay. It is okay. But I wish I had more time. Go GoAZCards. Is there another holiday celebrated on a weekday where we could potentially have you on? Because I feel like the people enjoy you, GoAZCards. I enjoy having you on. Again, I'm sorry I don't have more time today. I got a bunch of stuff I got to get to. But
can I do my rant to Emo really quick? So Emo comes in. I am a verified chat rat. And I think I do well. So Emo comes in last year one time, starts talking shit on another stream. He's like, my BBM, my very first draft of BBM last year is better than any other like BBM. Just sit there talking. Mine's better than anyone. Anyone want to bet money? $50. Let's bet. So I'm like, come on, man. You're in my space now, buddy. You do your little takes, boo-boo, and I'll do it. So did a bet and freaking yes, did a bet head-to-head. I got lucky because it was a actual Daniel Jones and JT team and Pittman. So that really pushed me through. Made it to the knockout rounds, like playoffs and all. And all I have to say to you, Emo, is I'm the motherfucking chat rat, man. And one more thing.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I have a beer.
Hey, GoAZCards. Emo, I don't know what to tell you, man. We got one from Canada beer. Amazing. Hey.
Oh my God, that tastes like your banana. That's horrible. I should have scrubbed a little bit better down there.
Well, on that note, GoAZCards, appreciate you. I'd ask where to find you, but you're unfindable. This man has no social media. You just find him in the chats of all your favorite streamers around here. Again, appreciate you coming in, hanging out. And yeah, I will see you in the streets and hopefully at the Dog Bowl. I don't know where it's going to be, but wherever it is, hopefully we will be there, or hopefully Mrs. GoAZCards will be there, and maybe you can join on FaceTime or something if you're not the +1. So we'll see. But yeah, you gotta also let us know. We need the updates on the Sidekick 150 maxing. And so
well, here's the thing too. So everyone will know, Sidekick or whoever, like, hey, sponsor Shady, I saw you in there. But Miss GoAZCards is going to be the thing. So obviously, it all depends on. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be taken. So you all could follow on that BBM, DB kind of stuff. So if you guys want to analyze your teams as streamers, I'm not a touter, and you want to look down and see how it does, what kind of builds, all up to you guys, because it's right there.
All right.
But her name's going to be Miss GoAZCards, and I will confirm everyone once we log in, and then you guys could, follow it and see how well it does.
You heard it here first. There we go. We'll have a pure like apples to oranges comparison, or sours to stouts, whatever it is for GoAZCards. But hey, GoAZCards, I will catch you around the chat. Everyone else, if you can, drop a like, drop a sub, and I will see you all Monday. Take care, everyone.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.